So what's the common thread among these leaders? And that is the question we have for you this morning.
Authenticity. Today's leaders have changed dramatically. It used to be all about charisma and style in my era. Now it's about authentic leaders who are real people, admit their mistakes, are transparent, they're open. Today's leaders have much more of a global mindset.
But why is that different than the charismatic leaders of the past? They were fake?
They were top-down, hierarchical, aloof, and very different. Today's leaders are very engaged. They don't mind admitting their mistakes. They're willing to be vulnerable.
Right.
They're willing to be real.
Change in leaders. Back in my era, it was way too much about the charismatic leader, a very self-oriented, egotistical leader. It was kind of all about me. The great leaders today in the 21st century have a real sense of themselves, and they understand they're nothing more than servants of the people they work with. They're leading a team, bringing people together and empowering them around a common purpose. In the old days, we used to think that the smartest person in the room made the best leader. We've certainly learned a lot about that the last 10, 15 years, how untrue that is. But we've learned through research that the differentiating factor in leadership above a level 120 IQ is emotional intelligence, not an academic intelligence. And so that's why it's become the factor that so many CEOs and leaders at all levels are now looking to develop their EQ, and they're being selected for that by their boards of directors and by their organizations, because that's what makes them so effective as leaders. One of the hardest things to do for me and for every leader is to acknowledge their vulnerabilities. When you know who you are, then you can accept your own weaknesses, you can play to your strengths, and not be fearful you're going to be put down. You have a much higher level of self-confidence, and you can relate to people at the heart level. We don't connect at the head level, we connect at the level of the heart.